Chris the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
All right, so this fight was made. March 18th is going down. I did a video on this fight. When the WBA they ordered the fight to take place within the next 120 days. I did that video September 14th. So it's been a while, man. I didn't think this one was going to get done, but it's here. March 18th is going down. They had the presser. When I break down the styles of these two fighters, man, it's going to be a good fight while it lasts. Jacobs, out of his 32 wins, 29 of them were by knockout. That's 90% of his wins come by knockout. He had the one loss to Pirog. Golovkin, his 36 wins, 33 of them by knockout, 91% KO percentage, all right? I looked at both guys go face-to-face. Jacob looked like he's maybe about 2 inches taller, 3 inches in reach. So he has some advantages there. A lot of people, man, they go to Jacobs' loss against Pirog and they compare that to Golovkin. Even when he got caught with a hook against Moore and he went down in the Moore fight. I don't really think you can compare Golovkin to Pirog. To me, they're two totally different fighters. Besides both of them being Euro fighters, that's about it. And Golovkin likes to do the old Stanley Ketchel shift move when he's in his orthodox stance, and then he'll switch to southpaw as he's delivering, let's say, a left hand or something. When he shifts like that, they both do that. Rather than that, they're not the same fighter at all, in my opinion. Golovkin is more of a guy who likes to come forward and let his shots go. He's tough, man. Golovkin's a tough dude. I think one of his best weapons is he's able to take a punch. You look at his fights, man, besides like probably the Lemieux fight when he was really trying to use the jab and hurt Lemieux from the outside with the jab, break him down with the jab, and then get close and let his shots go. Rather than that, everybody else, he likes to pretty much get close and let his punches go. Golovkin's there to knock you out. There's no secret, okay? He's not there to show you how great his defense is. He's not there to show you how great he moves his head, how well he parries a punch. That's just not him. He's there to take your head off. You know what I mean? And as a fight fan, I appreciate that. I also appreciate the defensive side of the game, but he's not there to leave it in the judge's hands. So even if he is setting up his jab, let's say he comes out and he tries to jab Jacobs, tries to set everything up with the jab. Even if he does that, his main objective is still to get to you and break you down. So he's coming forward. He's not going to move and show you different angles. That was the type of fighter Pirog was, where he'll show you an opening, and then you think there's an opening there, then he'll take the opening away, and then he'll bend at the waist, and he'll give you the shoulder, then he'll take his left shoulder away, and then, then he'll counter you with a straight right hand and get under your jab and move. I mean, Pirog was a whole different animal compared to Golovkin, man. Golovkin's a come-forward guy. Brook was able to have some success when he was moving, landing quick combinations and getting the fuck out of there. He didn't want to stand and trade with Golovkin too long. Jacobs is going to have to make Golovkin miss. Going to have to make him pay. You can't just go on defense all night and try to just, think you're going to let him tire himself out. Golovkin's in great shape. And he likes to make you fight at a fast pace, because he wants to mix it up. And the faster the pace is for him, the better the opportunities for him to land. I've seen him miss. I've seen Monroe make him miss. But they couldn't make him pay. He was eating them punches like M&Ms. When Monroe did land a counter or something like that, he was just eating that shit up, man, coming forward. Curtis Stevens got heavy hands. When he was landing, Golovkin was eating that shit up, coming forward. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know, man. It's like a robot up in there, man, the way he was taking the punches and just coming forward. Now, this is a fight where it can get him in trouble. Whenever you fight like that, no matter how great you are and how much power you possess, when you get in a situation where you're in shootouts, you're giving your opponent the opportunity to land on you. And there may be something that you don't see, bam, you get hit with it. If Jacobs, if his combinations are predictable, I think Golovkin will be able to see him coming and he'll just embrace the impact and keep coming forward. Jacobs is going to have to turn Golovkin, not run away from him, but you can step back on the back foot, step back, turn him. You keep that jab out there. You got the reach advantage. Keep the jab on him and try to disguise those right hands. You don't want to be predictable with them because Golovkin's smart enough to know that, okay, you're trying to set up a right hand. You got to disguise it with double and triple jabs, not just one jab, not the 1-2. I don't think the 1-2 is going to work against Golovkin. Going to have to throw combinations. Going to have to disguise your right hand. Throw some uppercuts because Golovkin, when he's walking you down, he likes to, put his high guard up. He'll crouch over just a little bit, and he wants to throw hooks and uppercuts. Then he has like these ways that he throws his punches. They're not your traditional punches. He likes to turn his fist over with his glove. You can tell by his glove placement when he lands on you. Just the awkwardness of the punches. He's a good fighter, man, but Jacob's going to have his opportunities. He's going to have to make Golovkin pay. It's going to come down to, can he hurt him? Because I definitely think Golovkin can hurt Danny Jacobs. I definitely believe that before the fight even starts. It's, can Jacobs back Golovkin up, hurt him? If he can't hurt him, he's going to get walked down and stopped. The jab, Golovkin's jab. It's not your normal jab. It's a powerful jab. He likes to hurt you with the jab. And he puts power on it. So Jacob's going to have to, he can't let Golovkin out jab him. If he lets Golovkin out jab him, then it's really going to be an early night. Because I think Golovkin is the better close range fighter. Jacobs has power. He possesses power. But if he gets into a shootout, I just see Golovkin winning that. Because I think he has a sturdier chin. And I think no matter how hard Danny lands, if Golovkin can take it, I'm not sure Danny is going to be able to take Golovkin's punches. Use the jab, disguise your right hand, go to Golovkin's body. Going to have to make him pay, man. You're going to have to break him down somehow, some way, and make him pay. But I'm going to go with Golovkin in this fight. I just think his chin will hold up against Danny. Even though Danny has he knocked out 90% of the opponents he's fought that he's beaten. Just from what I've seen from Golovkin, man, he's taking Lemieux's shot. Lemieux had a high KO percentage. And you could think whatever you want about Lemieux, but the one thing that was true about him is he has heavy hands. Curtis Stevens has heavy hands. You can think whatever about his skill, he has heavy hands. And Golovkin was able to walk through it, man, for the most part. Brook was able to bust his face up a little bit because he was sticking and moving. Those quick punches, you know what I mean? Quick punches can do a lot of damage to your face more than just huge, big power punches that'll just knock you out. Those quick, that leather get to hitting you in your face, from all types of different angles, quick, fast, and sharp. It can bruise you up a little bit, but it wasn't enough. Golovkin was walking right through it. And when he gets on the inside, you're going to have your opportunities. To me, it's more of a guy that, and there is no guy like this around, but a guy like James Toney would have been tough for Golovkin. You know what I mean? A guy that can make him miss, can take his punches, make him miss, and make him pay. I know I keep saying that, but you're going to have to do that, man. I just don't get how these guys think they're going to get in there and just try to run all night. Or they're going to try to get in there and, not make him pay and not slow him down. You're going to have to slow this dude down unless you want to get walked down. You know what I mean? You can make him miss. I seen Brook made a miss on those big looping hooks. But after you make a miss, he has to pay for it. You can't just be, oh, you made a miss. That's not going to do anything. This dude's this dude's ready to go 20 rounds, man. So you're going to have to soften him up somehow, some way. But people comparing the Pirog thing, to me, I don't really see no comparison between Pirog and Golovkin. Besides that little shift move they do and them being Euro fighters, that's about it. Pirog, more elusive, man. He moved a lot with his head and his upper body and doing a lot of different things. And if you go watch that fight, Danny Jacobs tried to make an adjustment. He tried to go southpaw within like a minute into the first round because he was caught off guard by Pirog. He was caught off guard by that rhythm and that movement, and he really didn't seem know when to throw and put something on his punches because he didn't want to overcommit and get countered. And then he tried to switch to southpaw. It was just all wrong for him. He was not ready for that at all. Listen to Emmanuel Stewart's commentary on Pirog before the fight begins. And even Emmanuel said, look, man, this is going to be a good fight. We can slightly favor Danny. Maybe he has the power advantage, but this is going to be a good fight. Pirog said he watched a lot of Ray Leonard and Mayweather, and you could see it in his style. You could see it in his style, his movements, and the way that he moved in the ring. So Danny won't have to deal with any of that. We know what Golovkin's going to do. He's coming forward. Like I said, there might be a possibility where he tries to break Danny down with the jab first, but with Danny being very athletic, mobile, elusive to some degree, and I don't think he'll be there for just those jabs like that. Lemieux wasn't as elusive up top as Danny. He's not a dynamic fighter, in my opinion, as Danny, so he was more stationary. And his game plan was just literally just to come forward. Lemieux was. And Triple G knew that. That's why he took advantage of it. He knew Lemieux was going to come right to him because that's his style. You know what I mean? So he kind of tricked Lemieux a little bit to where he made Lemieux either come forward or stand there and get out jabbed. And then he got walked down and beat up and stopped. You know what I mean? So two different animals, man. Golovkin and Pirog. But with that said, though, Golovkin is a come forward beast, though, man. So Jacob's going to have his opportunity, and hey, man, if this dude can land some hard ones, man, and back Golovkin up and make him have something to think about and worry about, not just keep coming forward, he's going to have a chance to win, because then you can soften him up, then make him worry about your jab and make him second guess himself. But if Golovkin doesn't second guess himself in this fight, now maybe he runs into something, but if he doesn't second guess himself and he's just eating these punches like M&Ms, Jacob's going to get stopped. And just from what I've seen, I'm going to pick Golovkin by stoppage. I'm going to say 9th round. I'm going to say Danny makes a good account of himself. He may stop Golovkin in his tracks here and there, but I think eventually he's going to get worn out. Moro's able to catch him close range with a hook right on the jaw. Those are same type of punches that Golovkin likes to throw, except he punches way harder and he throws in combinations. I'm going with Golovkin in this fight, though, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.